Nobody is talking about this. I haven't seen a breakdown to kind of explain why this is happening, but there's a couple of videos that are doing very well or did very well on my channel, and then it just stopped. The views just stopped. They're all green arrows, but the views just stop. YouTube, what's up? So I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. YouTube, specifically small YouTube creators, beware, because that YouTube studio be having your stress levels just up for unnecessary reasons. And I want to show y'all specifically what's happening on the back end, but also we got to keep our mental health in check, because if we get caught up in these numbers, it's going to deflate the inspiration or the momentum to just keep recording, because sometimes those numbers can be very jaded and vain. But I don't understand why this is happening. Let's get into it. Hello, beautiful people from across the lands. It is your girl, Tashana Nicole. Join me on my journey to financial independence by eliminating debt, creating multiple streams of income, and inspiring others like you to dream again. And here we are with this dream of trying to be successful on YouTube to pay off $80,000 worth of student loan debt. Okay, so I want to talk to y'all about this weird thing that's been happening on my channel, and I haven't seen anybody else talk about this. I don't understand why it's happening, but it's happening. And so I just kind of want to break down to y'all what I'm seeing on my back end, just to make sure that I'm not tripping. So small YouTube creators, unite in the comment section and let me know if you've seen this in the back end of your channel, because I need somebody from the YouTube team to explain to me what the heck is going on, because I'm doing the things that y'all say to do, and y'all showing me that things are working, but then the views just stop. Like, I don't get it. So first, we got to understand how views work. And I have my notes here. So when you post a video, the very first group of people that YouTube shows your video to is your subscribers, which is kind of annoying because, which I mean, not annoying, I appreciate y'all, but statistically, like the majority of my videos or my views that come in from my videos are from people who are not subscribed. Like it's like an overwhelmingly drastic, difference between people who are subscribed to my channel versus people who are not. So basically, when YouTube spew out your videos to your subscriber first, they're going to pay attention to how they behave and how they respond to your video. If your subscribers is checking out your video, commenting and liking, then they're like, okay, let's share this out to the masses. But again, it's not uncommon for the majority of your views to come from people who are not actually subscribed to your channel. So I feel like that's kind of like, I understand why YouTube does it, but like the behavior of consumers on this platform doesn't really mimic that. So I do feel like to a certain extent, it does kind of create a disadvantage, because the majority of the views that come in on all of my videos are from people who are not subscribed. And that's not uncommon. Like I see a lot of YouTube creators, when they share their back end and they share their statistics, like the numbers of people who are not subscribed to your channel always outweigh the people who are subscribed to your channel that are actually watching your videos. So I feel like YouTube, y'all, sometimes be setting us up to not get them views. But that's what they do first. They show it out to your subscribers, and depending on how your subscribers respond, they start to push it out to the masses. Now, how they figure out on whether a video is doing good or not, they pay attention to the click-through rate and the average view duration. These two metrics are super important, because this is what is going to, I guess, let the algorithm know, like, you know what, we need to push this out to more people. So what is your click-through rate? Your click-through rate is basically how many people actually click to play your video. And that's just a small portion. Now, your average view duration is after they click, how long are they sitting there and watching it? And that first 30 seconds is like a life or death sentence for a YouTube video. Because if you have a high click-through rate, but your retention rate is very low in regards to the amount of time somebody's spending on your video, that's telling the YouTube algorithm that this video is really not performing well, or it's not giving what it said it was going to give. And so you begin to see that video begin to die out, as far as like people actually watching it, or the algorithm pushing it and getting you more impressions, getting it in front of a larger audience. So when they begin to measure that click-through rate, it's just like, okay, they clicked on this video. It's almost like somebody kind of like driving by to a fast food restaurant. They decide to stop, But the next step is, are they actually going to buy? And a part of people buying on our, YouTube channel is sitting and watching. So we just don't want them to drive by, but we want them to drive by and buy something by giving us some views. And so depending upon that, that lets YouTube know, like, okay, is this video doing well? Do we need to push this out to maybe a broader audience? Because these people are saying this is some good stuff. Let's get this good stuff in front of more people. So that click-through rate and that average view duration is pivotal. And you want those to kind of be on the up and up in the green, because if within that 30 seconds, again, they're not watching it, YouTube is going to like basically like, okay, yeah, try again. The issue I have with this process is that click-through rate is good, average view duration is good, and then I think they also include, I think it's like the view count. The views are good. Like they're all in the green. So I have about like 3 or maybe 4 videos where all of it is in the green. So basically my click-through rate was good. People clicked on my video. Their average view duration, they clicked, they stayed, they watched. And my views accumulated, but then like something weird keeps happening to my videos where they just stop getting views, but they are ending in the green. And YouTube, I need y'all to get up and explain this to me, or any YouTube creators, if y'all can explain to me what the heck is happening. Like, why does that happen? And the reason why I know the views are not moving is because my numbers will just stop. Like they'll get stuck. And then if you look at, I think there's a section on the back end where it says like, it shows you the last 48 hours. And you can see in the last 48 hours, it was like 0 views or maybe like 1 or 2 views. But I'm like, why, if all of the metrics are showing that this is green, like what is happening where the views just dramatically drop or just freeze? And it's not really showing me the impact of like the views, dropping or not continuing to add up, because all of the arrows are still green. So I'm like, okay, if this video is doing everything that YouTube says it needs to does, is checking off all of the boxes, we got a good click-through rate, we got a good average view duration, why is it not continuing to grow? Like, do y'all know? Because I don't, and it's really stressing me out. So when you get into this whole deep dive of how to be successful on YouTube, of course, the basics: get up, press record, have something valuable to say, have something inspirational to say, or just be, flat out vulnerable just by being yourself. Okay, great. We're doing all of those things. But then you have situations like this where it's like this video isn't moving, but it's showing me statistically that it's checking off all of the boxes. So how do we fix this? Because I don't know. And no one is talking about this. I know I can't be the only one that's going through this. I know this is not just happening to me. And I just need an explanation on why this is happening and what we can do to fix it. Is this a glitch in the system? Is this a bug in the algorithm that needs to be squashed out and cleaned out? Like, what is really happening? Because, it's doing something to my self-esteem. It really is. So, yeah. All smart creators, I want y'all to do me a favor. I want you to check in your analytics and particularly find videos that have all of these symptoms similar to mine. They have green for the views, they have green for the click-through rate, they have green for the average view duration, but it's not moving, which is preventing bringing in the green. So the green that we really want to see. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful, because, I don't have the answer, but I'm looking for the answer. And there's so many of us on here that want to grow and that want to, have thriving channels. And, it's an emotional roller coaster. So beware that, you could have a video that's doing good and then just stop. And YouTube, I don't see anybody talking about this. And I want to know, like, how can we fix this? Can we fix this? Is there something that maybe, YouTube need to fix on their end? Maybe it's not us. Maybe it's them, it's not you. It's me. YouTube, it's you. So yeah, until next time, please remember to dream, believe, and achieve.